In today's video and podcast, I want to discuss with you some fantastic trading results from this week, plus also to stress the importance of why you should be trading Forex using a broker who has a 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start of day. Let me share more with you right now. Hi Forex traders, it's Andrew Mitchem here from the Forex Trading Coach, and today is Friday the 25th of July. And there's two main topics for this video and podcast. One, as I mentioned, some fantastic results. The second is the importance of the correct charts. So firstly, let's look at the results. Well, for me personally this week, I've had a 6.7% gain on my account just this week. Now that's been helped by several longer time frame charts closing, some trades on the monthly charts and also the weekly charts, but also I've had a good week in terms of the daily charts and a few 1 hour charts as well. But it's been quite an interesting week because you see, traditionally July is generally a very quiet month. A lot of the Northern Hemisphere public and summer holidays are starting up and the market generally gets a bit thin. However, this year we've seen that throughout most of the year so far. We've had a fairly difficult trading year with a lot of flat, sideways, range-bound markets, and that continued even into the beginning of this week. But then a couple of the days this week we've also seen some really good moves, and of course that's really helped to to close out some of those longer time frame charts. And so especially looking at the euro shorts and also looking at some Aussie longs as well. And so it's really helped with the trading results for this week. But it also goes to show that when the market's active and there's lots of price action, lots of opportunities, take them. And the flip side of that is when the market's pretty quiet and there's not a lot happening, don't just trade for the sake of trading. You know, you don't have to trade. If there's not much showing, don't feel forced to have to be trading in the conditions that aren't suitable. But as we've seen a couple days of really good price action, you know, we can hope that that continues into the rest of this month and into August and onwards later in the year. So that's a great week considering market conditions. 6.7%, I'm very happy with that. The second thing I want to talk about, and this affects all of us as Forex traders, please ensure that you use a broker who has the 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's New York time, start of day on their Forex charts. And it's very, very important, and unfortunately most brokers don't understand how important it is. You see, if you have a 5 p.m. Eastern Standard start of day, it means that the new week opens at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. New York time on a Sunday evening. And it continues right the way through until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 p.m. on a Friday, New York time. That's Eastern Standard Time. When you have that, go and look at your daily charts and you'll notice that your day charts, there are 5 complete candles or 5 complete bars within the course of the week. They all represent 24 hours each, so they're all equal length of time, equal value. The problem with a lot of brokers is they have what I call a Sunday candle, and it's 6 days, the extra day, so they have 6 days within the week on their daily charts. And what that does is it completely distorts your charts and any indicator that you use. Because as far as the charts are concerned, if you have a Sunday candle that lasts somewhere between, let's say, 1 and 3 hours, the chart thinks that that's a complete day because it's comparing apples with oranges, let's say. If you have the correct charts, you're comparing apples with apples because every day, every bar within that daily chart for the week has 24 hours in it. With the incorrect brokers, you've got 5 bars showing, or 4 complete bars showing 24 hours and 1 showing maybe 3 hours, and maybe the Friday one showing 22 hours. So they're not completely accurate. What it also does is if you are the sort of person who trades the 4-hour charts, you have distorted charts and they look different. When I'm looking at my charts go from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., 1 a.m. to 5 p.m. a.m., 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., and continues like that every 4 hours. If you use a broker, let's say, that starts at 8 p.m. New York time, your charts on the 4-hour charts are going to go from 8 till 12, 12 to 4, 4 to 8, and etc. like that round the clock. So that means that your 4-hour charts will look different to mine. And of course, if you're looking at candle patterns and where a candle closes and if it breaks through a pivot point or whatever it might be that you're looking at, you're comparing two completely different looking types of candle patterns. So it's really important, in my opinion, that you use a broker who starts their new week and every single day at 5 p.m. New York time throughout the entire year. If you don't have that, it may be a time to start looking for a different broker, at least in terms of looking at your charts. You may still wish to continue with your existing broker for placing the trades, but for actually setting up your charts and setting up your entries and exits, etc., I highly recommend 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time brokers. So that's all for now. Hope that that's been a really valuable lesson for you, and I look forward to talking to you this time next week. Bye for now.